disease, which leads to all our money being diverted to hospitals. So it's the first choice for anybody who wants to save the earth.
The food we eat and how it's grown and the kind of food we eat matters a lot.
Everything comes with an environmental price. Beef production in particular.
We consume far too much meat in this world.
Because there's where the climate problem is, our meat consumption.
Something that's harmful even for human health.
我们今天要减少二氧化碳的排放啊，我们素食的方式绝对是非常有效的一个方式。
I do eat a lot of vegetarian meals. I think that's something we can all do.
That's one of the easiest ways that we can make an immediate and quite substantial impact.
There are some wonderful environmental benefits in terms of taking a couple of steps lower down the food chain.
And the choice we face is a really simple one, actually.
Just for one day or more than that, become a vegetarian.
Let us approach climate change not simply as a looming future threat, but as a present opportunity to work together.
The time for action is now.
What can the government do to help? What can you do to help? How can we do this together?
And it's about what we do from this point on and this point forward.
Individuals can take action.
We get to play our part.
And as individuals, through the choices we make, the purchases we make.
If we once understand this and take the necessary actions, then we actually have a much better situation.
And if you eat less meat, you will be healthier and so would the planet.
Then there's some kind of realization of individual responsibility to take care of this planet.
Our generation has inherited an incredibly beautiful world, and it's really in our hands whether our children inherit the same world.
That is our duty, so that our children can have a decent quality of life on this planet.
We cannot be anything less than courageous and revolutionary in our approach to tackling climate change.
It's a win-win situation if you eat less meat.
Living in harmony with the natural world is the only way for the future. 6 billion people, one planet, one chance to get it right.
Be veg, go green, and save our planet.
Yes, we are all part of the problem, so let us be part of the solution. Our next guest speaker is Dr. Changher, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, Doctor of History. He has recently been serving as a member of United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization Executive Board. Dr. Changher will discuss with us how our world leaders are reacting to the issues of global warming.
Welcome, Dr. Changher.
Esteemed participants of this international conference, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Master Qinghai, I should like to thank the organizers of this international conference, namely Master Qinghai International Association, its Mongolia Center, and the supporters, the Standing Committee of Mongolian Parliament for Environment and Nature, and Ministry of Natural Environment and Tourism, Ministry of Health and Public Care, and also Mongolian University of Science and Technology. The presentation just preceded clearly demonstrates that the world leaders attach utmost attention to this topical issue of global warming and climate change. I say that we are organizing the Ulaanbaatar International Conference at the right time because this conference coincides in time with the World Economic Summit, which starts today in Davos, Switzerland. The two topical issues they are going to discuss in Davos meeting are world financial crisis, the global warming and climate change. So, as you can see, our conference also coincides an agenda item with the Davos Summit. Item number 2 is the only item on the agenda of our conference. To my understanding, the reasons behind these two phenomena might be the same. So there is direct interconnection between these two problems. The major categories of participants from around the world, including 219 public figures, 40 heads of state government, 60 cabinet members, 30 heads of senior officials of international organizations, and many ambassadors are taking part in the Davos meeting. So I think it clearly shows that the global warming and climate change has become the number one issue and challenge for the world leaders, for the entire world community. His Excellency Mr. Nambar Enkbayar, President of Mongolia, is now in Davos. Exactly 8 years ago, I had the privilege to accompany Mr. Enkbayar, then Prime Minister of Mongolia, when he first attended the Davos meeting in January 2001. So I did observe how the world leaders pay attention to this pressing problem, among other items. But it has been 8 years ago. Now the issue of global warming has become a topical agenda for all leaders. Among the VIPs of Davos Economic Summit meeting, we see His Excellency Al Gore, Nobel Peace Prize winner, distinguished former Vice President of the United States of America. I think everyone will admit that Honorable Al Gore is the top expert on the issue of global warming. On one occasion, Honorable Al Gore told me, the way of life most Mongolians lead is very much environmentally friendly. When I tried to say that we need more advancement in progress, he kindly advised me, saying, careful choice of right technology and careful choice of right attitude is instrumental. There are many wonderful cases that world leaders pay utmost attention to the pressing issue of global warming and climate change. For example, the new United States President Barack Obama selected as his cabinet member and Secretary of Energy Dr. Stephen Chu. The Nobel Prize winner is a well-known scientist. This clearly means a lot, I think. Now, there is no need to explain that urgent actions are required to stop or reduce the use of fossil fuels. The United Kingdom Prime Minister Gordon Brown is popular for his support in commissioning our report called Food Matters Towards a Strategy for the 21st Century.